Hi there. So I'm going to go through this checkpoint 8 with you. So you were close on this one. So Jamie's at the library, that's 5 miles from her house. Her brother Max is at the rec center, 4.5 miles from the house. Then it says Jamie maintains a constant rate of 8 miles per hour. Max runs 7.5 miles per hour. Which system of equations correctly represents the situation where D is the distance from home? So that's what's important, is that D is the distance from home. So while they're running, like when she's running 8 miles per hour, she's decreasing her distance from home by 8 miles every hour. And Max is decreasing his distance from home by 7.5 miles per hour. That's why there should be a negative in front of each of those rates, which I think you chose this one, so you were close. But we need to add 5 and add 4.5 because that's how far away from home they are. They have to make up that 5 miles from home and that 4.5 miles from home. So this is the correct one that you should have chose there, which you were close. You chose this one, but it should be, we're adding on the distance they are from home because they need to make up that distance from home. They need to subtract from it. So for all of these other systems of equation ones, this is kind of goes back to Algebra 1A, whenever you took Algebra 1A. So I'm going to write this down real quick, and then I'm going to show you how to do it. And I'll show you my paper here in a second. Okay, so I'm going to shift over here. So now you can see my paper. So what we need to do to solve a system of equations is we're going to take this y equals this. So I'm going to plug it in for y up here. So I'm going to rewrite this equation. And instead of writing y, I'm going to write 5x minus 4 equals negative 2x plus 3. And now I'm going to solve this. I have variables on both sides, so I need to get all of my variables to one side. So I'm going to add 2x to both sides. So that's 7x minus 4 equals 3. I'm going to add 4 to both sides. So I get 7x equals 7. I'm going to divide by 7. So I get x equals 1. So that's the first step, is figuring out what x equals. And then I can take that x and plug it back into either of these equations, whichever one you want, to figure out y. So if I plug in 1 right there, I have y equals 5 times 1 minus 4. So 5 times 1 is 5. 5 minus 4 is also 1. So my answer here would be 1, 1 if you wrote it as an ordered pair. And let's see how they have it as an ordered pair, 1, 1. So you do that on all of these systems of equations. Take one of the equations and plug it in for y, and then solve from there. If you need more help with that part, let me know, because this is actually stuff from Algebra 1A, which you probably took last quarter.